I'm Carl Bishop, the itinerant voice actor for Wise Brother Media. Today I'm having a conversation with Ann Coulter. How are you today?
You do have a good voice. Are you really a voice actor?
Thank you. Yes, I am actually a voice actor. You've probably heard me on thousands of commercials you just didn't know or probably care, and that's just fine.
That's so weird because I heard your voice and I suddenly wanted to buy a Pepsodent.
Yes, my voice causes people to open their hearts and wallets, I like to think.
I believe it.
So, if you ever need a commercial done for your book, just let me know.
Excellent. Thank you.
I will open my mouth for whoever wants to pay me.
Well, let me hear you say the title of my book.
Okay. Ann Coulter's In Trump We Trust, E Pluribus Awesome. And as we know, it's a play on words of E Pluribus Unum, which we can both say it together, Ann. Of many one, right?
As opposed to, out of many one.
Of many one.
What Gore said, remember?
What's that?
Remember Gore screwed that up, and he said, out of one, many?
Oh, dear. Yeah. So E Pluribus Awesome, does that mean we're all great?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yes, and we are great. We're going to be great again under the great President Trump.
All right. Well, going forward, because I want to ask you a very stupid question as my first question for you. Did you vote for Trump?
Okay, that is stupid.
Because I asked that. Okay, well, you can answer. Please do if you want. Even though.
Of course I did.
Okay. Well, I voted for Hillary. In fact, I was the only person in my family to do so.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and like a lot of people with, politically divided families, I was dreading that first conversation after Election Day. But it was actually very civil, very thorough. We touched on everything that was bugging us in either direction. And that was so rare for my family. And I thought it was great, though, at the same time, that we had that conversation because all through this election, we weren't understanding each other. And for many years, both sides of the political spectrum just haven't been having a civil conversation about the issues and just trying to shed the labeling aspect of it, because that tends to shut down the conversation, don't you think?
Yes, it does. And actually, I think there are probably a lot of non-Trump supporters who, contrary to the crazy ones out, smashing windows right now and faking hate crimes, I think there are probably a lot of non-Trump voters who are reacting with horror to the way other non-Trump voters are behaving. It really is this groupthink, mob behavior, the coastal elites. It's
right. So how do we get away from that? How do we move on with the conversation?
Stop being drama queens. That would be a major step in the right direction.
I'm sorry, I talked over you. What did you say?
People need to stop being drama queens. That would be a major step in the right direction.
Okay.
And I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm kind of torn because on one hand, it would be nice to have so many people, especially in L.A. and New York, not be hysterical girls. But on the other hand, I think it's really not helping them with voters to be denouncing really at least a good 40, maybe up to 60, 70% of Americans as Nazis.
Right.
If that's going to be the Democrats' posture going forward, I don't expect them to win those people over. So
you and I are obviously on different sides of the issue. I think we both want to see Americans and America succeed. We just have different ideas of how to do it. But to have these political discussions of substance, we really, and I don't know how you think about this, I'm asking you, we really, in my opinion, have to shed this liberal and conservative thing because I think we've been divided cynically by media and corporations to stop there and not continue with, all right, well, we both want the good for the country. How do we do it together? Because, of course, you're never going to agree with me.
That is illustrated in Trump.
But don't you think Fox News has been a part of that, too?
Well, I love how you say that, like I'm part of Fox News.
No, I didn't say you were.
I never been employed by Fox News. I've been specifically blacklisted by Fox News ever since Trump's immigration policy paper came out.
Right. No, I wasn't accusing you of being a part of Fox News. I was just saying that they're one of the perpetrators of that.
You have to let me talk because I don't have that much time.
Sure. And
you're doing all the talking here, so I'm going to talk and then I'm going to go. Trump is the example of that. He took on both parties, the uniparty of the Republicans and the Democrats, who have been, unfortunately, and I was surprised to see this with my own party, because I didn't realize it until Trump came along and saw their hysterical reaction. They do not care about the American middle class, at least the ex-Republican Party. They do not care about the American working class. They care about their donors, the lobbyists, and the Chamber of Commerce, and that is it. And if you step outside that as either a Republican or a Democrat, you will have the entire establishment come crashing down on you. Only someone like Trump was able to break through, because he isn't Republican or Democrat. I mean, he's the new Republican Party. It's the Trumpian Republican Party now, but boy, is that a break from the old Republican Party.
Yeah, on your website you have an essay that's basically saying that the only way Trump could lose the support of his supporters, his base, and the country is if he waffles on immigration. He's already kind of changed his tone on it, though, hasn't he? No. Not. I think his heart is completely in the right place. I think he intends to do the right thing. The reason I've been writing, that column in my upcoming column this week, describing how the establishment will try to undermine him, and I kind of hate the word establishment, but I need something to describe everyone in the universe except Trump and the American people. So both political parties, the media, Fox News, so on and so forth, they are all for open borders. Why? Because it's good for the plutocrats, good for the Democrats, good for everybody except the average American. And it's going to be hard for, not hard legally, but hard because everyone in a position of power will be fighting Trump on his promises on immigration. What is the metric of success in your mind for Trump being the way you want him to be on immigration? Sending people back, building the wall. What's the measure of success? All of the above. Let ICE do its job, build the wall. I think those things are going to happen. I would say ending the anchor baby scam. No law has ever been passed. No one has ever voted on giving citizenship to the child of an illegal alien who happens to be born on our soil. That has never been in a court ruling. That isn't how we make laws in America. So if you want to pass that law, go ahead and pass it, Congress. I don't think it's going to be passed. So I think just enforcing the law that as it exists is what's required. And if he does that, then yeah, it'll take a while before there are no more Kate Steinleys being murdered. It'll take a while before there are no more San Bernardinos and Orlando nightclubs being shot up. But as long as that's the direction he's going in, that's keeping his promises. Mm-hmm. As a commentator, your job is to measure somebody on what they say, and then make your own assessments and express your opinion from there. Now, with Trump, he will deny things that he's actually on tape saying. Doesn't that, it makes your job more difficult, I'd imagine. Do you feel like you're being manipulated by him in a way? No, not at all. And I think this is just hyper-literalism on the part of the media. And so does that mean that he has, that the words he say don't really have exact meaning, or he means something else? Everyone else in America understands Trump just fine. Suddenly, the media becomes hyper-literal, pretends not to get jokes, doesn't understand figures of speech when it comes to Trump. As my friend Peter Thiel said, the media take Trump literally but not seriously, and the American people take him seriously but not literally. Uh-huh. No, I don't think there have been any lies. I don't think there's been any really changes in the major policies. He's been perfectly clear. It's just a matter of how much he's going to be fought back when he tries to implement it. All right. Well, Ann, I really appreciate the time you gave me today. Thanks for the conversation. Thanks. Bye-bye. All right. Take care. Bye now. Well, that's it. Another episode of The Itinerant Voice Actor with me, Carl Bishop. Special thanks to Johnny and Robert at Wise Brother Media, celebrity booker Paul Adamo, my partner in crime David Levin at Brainstorm Inc., and the super talented Noel Honig at The Drawing Room NYC, who created the logo for us. More episodes of Itinerant Voice Actor coming soon. Thanks for listening.